Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the mid-month love readings for the mid-month of June 2017. This is going to be for the sun, moon, or rising of Libra. So I am specifically doing videos for partnerships, and then tomorrow I will be uploading for each zodiac sign precisely for singles, okay? So stay tuned to that for you single Libras out there. So let's get right into this reading. I'm going to be pulling out cards for you, Libras, what you're going through and what energies are surrounding your relationship at the present time. And then I will be pulling out your partner's cards. So let's get right into this reading. Whoops. Okay, and I will be pulling out your partner's cards. Okay, Libras, you have what is surrounding you at the present time is the Karma card, the Strength card, and the Page of Wands. So, again, we're talking about cycles from the past, people, relationships from the past that have taught you lessons. You're finally able to release that and move forward, having the strength and the courage to face or accept whatever it was that whatever difficulties or whatever it was that you were so afraid of facing or owning up to in the past, you're finally able to have the strength card assist you here in accepting and moving forward. Now you have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is communication back and forth. And this is communication that has to do with obviously passions. The wands are always about business when it comes to taking action. And the Page of Wands is definitely telling you that having the courage to be able to move forward and accepting all wrongdoings and coming to own the good qualities that you possessed in previous relationships and learning from those relationships and moving forward. Being able to express also with the Page of Wands, there's a lot of communication, but it's communication that comes where you're kind of open and not so fearful, Libras, of opening up and really speaking your mind or speaking what you're feeling. So there is this feeling of openness, there's this feeling of not being judged and being able to express yourself. Now, how you see your partner in this relationship is the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Sun card. So you felt like you've had to stand your ground when it comes to your partnership. Perhaps there was people, perhaps there was people in your ear talking ill about your partner, or just rumors, starting rumors, and you definitely stood your ground. At the present time, you have the Ace of Wands, so it's new passions being ignited, being very sexually active with your partner. Now, for those of you who are trying to conceive for the month of June, it is a very, very a good omen to have the Ace of Wands and the Sun card. For some of you that are already aware that your partner or yourself is with child, congratulations to you guys. I wish you guys the very, very best. But there's definitely here a male type of energy for the unborn child. Again, it is a general reading, but for those of you that are already aware, if you're not trying to basically know the sex, I apologize. I apologize. But again, for those of you who are not yet pregnant and are trying to conceive this month of June, I highly recommend to be very active in that area. Now, you have the Justice card, the Magician, and the Knight of Pentacles. Finally, you feel that you're finally grounded, Libras. You're finally able to see clearly, think clearly, and balance your energies. The Magician card speaks about being able to have all the tools that you possess within yourself to be able to materialize that relationship, that is stable, that relationship that is long lasting, putting the effort. Perhaps the partner that you're with could be a water sign or an earth sign. An earth sign would be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. And again, you're moving forward from the Magician, you're going to the Knight of Pentacles. So it's finally materializing. For those of you who are in a married situation, for those of you that are in a monogamous or marriage, again, with the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles, there is definitely growth and advancement coming. Although it may have taken a while, you're finally being able to express to one another your true intentions, your true emotions, and kind of like the walls coming down for the month of June, okay? Not feeling guarded is what I'm hearing. Now, how your partner or what circumstances are recently surrounding your partner is the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is feeling like having to walk away from a situation, or desiring to move away from a situation, a home. It could be a representation of desiring or wanting to move, a residency. So perhaps your partner's been encouraging you or talking to you about moving, for those of you that are married. And with the Page of Cups, this is definitely, they're being guided with their intuition, and they're being guided on a spiritual realm. So again, if it is for some of you guys that are already home shopping, or trying to figure out work-wise, and if you were to relocate, etc., it's kind of bringing stress to your partner. But more than stress, I feel that for some of you dealing with a water sign, which would be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, perhaps they've walked away from a relationship and now they're embracing you, or embracing this new relationship that is beginning in the beginning stages with the ace that earlier came out. But the Nine of Swords is definitely talking about feeling burdened, feeling stressed, and also being very mental. So perhaps they could be, if they do have air sign in their moon or rising, which would be another, it would be a Libra like yourself, Aquarius, or a Gemini. And again, with the Eight, the Page, and the Nine of Swords, I feel like they've walked away from a relationship before they got in the relationship with you, or before you guys started dating. They walked away from a relationship that no longer served them anymore, and they're actually giving into their intuition. They're being given into their emotions. Basically, you've aroused a very strong emotional connection with them. But also, they're kind of debating or dealing with having to face their own fears and what they lacked in a previous relationship. You might see that manifest in throughout the month of June. And again, keep in mind that it has nothing to do with you. It's more so the fears that they have from past relationships. Now, how they see you is the Two of Swords, the World card, and the Seven of Cups. So they haven't made a decision yet, as far as for those of you who are just recently dating, they have not made a serious decision when it comes to, they're kind of debating if you are, going to be something that they're wanting to pursue long lasting. And it has to do with the fact that with the World card, it's a new opportunity. It's the ending of a cycle and moving forward into a new cycle. But they feel, or they see you, that you're scattered at the present time. Perhaps you don't put full effort into the relationship, or perhaps it's kind of like you agree, yeah, we're going to go on a date on Friday, and then Friday comes and you kind of throw it off because you're busy, because you have to work late, etc. And they feel like your energy is scattered. They feel like you're not giving them the full attention at the present time. So again, this is how they're seeing you. But with the World card, it's definitely at the ending of a cycle where you're starting anew. Okay, and with that starting anew, I would focus and prioritize on which is most important to you, and go from there. Okay, whether it's finances, whether it's your business, whether it's your relationship. If your partner is something that you're wanting long lasting, and you're wanting to put effort into it, then my suggestion would be they better be at least the top three of at least of your priorities. Now, finally, there's the Tower, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Swords. So something drastic is going to happen. It has not happened as of yet. The Tower is something very unexpected. And I feel that with the Knight of Swords, there's going to be a confrontation coming about. And this could be a representation of you, Libra, or it can be of another air sign. And this confrontation is going to come about from this tower. Like I said, it's disruptive. It's something, it can even be someone coming or trying to get involved in your relationship and trying to start rumors. But with the King of Swords, you're in an upright position, and this energy is giving me the authoritative type of energy where you're going to put your foot down and you're going to let your partner know, hey, you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to face up or own up to your past, whatever flaws, whatever virtues you have, you will own them, and you will let your partner know the past is a past. Yes, perhaps I was immature. Yes, perhaps I was flighty, etc., etc. But now I'm looking more, I'm sensing you more mature. Like I said, you're putting your foot down and you're saying, you're owning up to the mistakes you made in the past. We all made mistakes in the past, and it's all about maturing and growing from them. And I feel that you're going to put your foot down and you're going to be like, yeah, perhaps what they're telling you in the past, it was true, but now I'm certain, now I know exactly what it is that I want, which is why I'm trying the best I can to deal with all the other responsibilities, but also incorporate you in my life so you know that you're prominent. Okay, so again, like I said, if your partner is an air sign, it might be them who you have to, or you will be dealing throughout the month of June, with the confrontation of someone from the past starting to spark up rumors or whatever. But again, that energy is coming on very strong where you're going to own, or they're going to own up to their mistakes in the past and pretty much set the story straight. And again, like I said, when it comes to relationships, we all evolve, we all grow. Of course, you cannot expect to be acting the same way you acted 10 years ago, because obviously if you're still doing that, then you have not, matured. You have yet to learn. But obviously what one would hope is that you've matured and you've grown. 10 years from now or 10 years prior, you're not going to be the same person. You're not even going to be the same person in a year. So again, like I said, own up to the mistakes you've done in the past, or your partner, I encourage them to own up to the, whatever it was that happened in the past, and let bygones be bygones, and never hold a past against your partner. That's something very important. Okay, why? Because it wasn't in your year, so therefore it didn't affect you. You shouldn't worry about what your partner did in the past, when they're coming into your life now, here in the present. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. Anyways, if you're interested in any of the services I provide, look at the description box below, and I will be uploading for singles tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Bye.